Yeah, yeah. I think we're just gonna do it if it's the first or second round here, like we always do. I just sit on it. So yeah, guys, only like final boss here left for us to finish. And we almost killed it yesterday, right? Almost killed it yesterday. So let's continue this. It was a better Dojin. It was a better Dojin, and yeah, I feel like refresh. Feel ready to do it. Final boss, really? It is final boss. I mean, unless the Geppetto also gonna try to fight us. He was the masterminds behind the puppet frenzy, for whatever reason. We didn't learn about that. So it's a very shady character. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Show him everything we have here. And attack twice here. Block. 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 Attack once. Attack. Okay, that was bad. So disengaging almost. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Tried to put him on fire, but that didn't work. Fine. Perfect block almost. There's a perfect block. One attack, two attacks. We go some stagger again. Which out my stamina. He's going for 3 attacks here, is it? Oh my god, 3 attacks, there was 4 attacks before. Okay, do a charge attack. Put him on the ground here. More charge attacks. Normal attack. Block. 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 Oh my god, 1 health out of it, really. Let's finish him with my puppet arm. Here we go. We definitely could do faster this phase. Dodge. That's why we need to block. First one. Block. Block. Trying to use my puppet stream. And we can charge attack here. And up. And up. Oh my god, why are you not blocking, you fool? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna charge attack. Charge attack here. My timing for charge attack is just wrong here. That did hit me. That did hit me as well. Charge attack here. Dude, like, what's a strong time in the bloody charge attacks? Come on. This is not going well. This is not going how I imagine it's gonna be. We're just warming up, are we? flask charge here. One more dodge. One more token here. Try the charge attack. That was bad charge attack. Block. Block, block. Poke him. Poke him. Block him. Okay, get out. Visualize success, mates. Exactly what you're doing. Poke. That was bad poke. Okay, else. Bloody hell, bloody hell. Get my weapon durability. Okay, block that. Block that. Attack him more aggressively. I didn't block that one. Disengaged, disengaged. The arm of God is coming. Okay, this one we can. This is descendant somewhere here. Okay, disengage. They still hit me, damn it. Dodge. Dodge. And now one more hit. Flask, okay, there's a flask. Save. Disengage. Slightly hit me, it's fine. Okay. Come here. One more talk. Block that. One more talk. Bring him down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What are you doing? Very good. Charge attack here. Disengage. Charge attack. What? Oh my god, disruption almost done me. Dude, like, where is this charge attack? Are you kidding me? Fuck, Flask, oh my god, again, Flask just charges. Right when we're about to die, really. You have this tendency to get into the second phase in a good shape, like 4 heals. Then you use all 4 heals, doing like 10% of his bar, and we'll start playing well after. Well, I didn't first try at him, Chad didn't first try at him. Almost so. My fingers, the problem, my fingers still like kinda hurting from my previous day. I'm not to blame.
Show me everything you have, Aqueduct Geppetto.
Poke. 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 Come on, charge attack here. Another one. Okay, he's burning. Another charge attack, another charge attack, and another one. It's fine. Takes a little bit of damage for a decent amount of damage on him. No stamina. Just jump on him, breaking down. He's on the ground. Easy first phase. It was a little bit faster than the previous one. Dodge. Charge attack. Oh my god, that lightning just hit me. Or when I was supposed to charge my attack there. Another poke. Can I charge attack here? Nice. Watch out the stamina. Not good. Charge attack here. Charge attack here. Enough stamina, by the way. Probably should heal there. Charge attack. Normal attack. Watch out the stamina. Watch out the stamina. Okay, disengaged. I think we just need to dodge. Stamina. Doing well on the run. Disengage. No stamina. Get out from the tent. Try to charge him. Very good. Okay, it's going well so far. Let's get my weapon repaired, so. Disengage here. Show the stamina. Block him once. Stamina. Oh my god, disruption. It's gonna be like instant death, and it'll be very bad. Block him. Roger disruption. Hands of God is coming. There's a thing that we need to dodge. Charge attack him, or not. That was stupid. Didn't hit him, but out of stamina I got hit myself instead. Else. Okay, one flask left. Another bloody arm of God coming. Out stamina. Get some damage here. Let's use the flask. Oh my god. One attack. Disengaged. Got a flask. He's almost there, dude. Like, couple of my bucks. One of my bucks. My weapon. Arms of God coming over here. Just need to disengage. Two more attacks, block. One more attack. Okay, easy. We did a shot. Second try, told you. Kill the awakening God. No challenge, GG. Quite, you know, quite long fight. Could be done better, but I was like, you know, trying to.
So, it comes to this. The Blue Fairy.
To be more safer, on the safer side.
The winner. Truly, I envy you. The puppet, my Sophia, keeps turning back time to save. Is it her sense of duty? Or her contempt for me? Or does she truly care for you? I gave up predicting Sophia's actions long ago. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Sophia, what have you done to her?
I killed her. I liberated from our Arch-Abbey. I gave her peace.
Yes, I suppose that was her wish. Sophia was always wise beyond her years. Knowing the truth of people's minds is a curse. I would not have been able to bear it.
To whom are you talking to this, by the way?
Sophia,
Oh, there's this head.
her pure heart was a tonic for my pain. That's why I wanted her. I did. But I couldn't have her in the end. So I tried to use this power to hold her. Even if these hands never could. It's fine if I'm gone. But
The story of the one who dreamed, Chimney Lock.
watch out for Geppetto.
Eliminated. Fallen one arm of the god. Which is this? The arm of the god obtained after defeating a Simon Manus. It is a mysterious relic that alchemists treated as a sacred object. The alchemists believe that there was once a god who was ripped to shreds trying to give immortal life to the humans he so loved, and they wanted to revive him. However, the god who was deep in sleep never answered their prayers. Okay. So easy, no challenge. Let me mark it on the stream. Second try. We took it yesterday, what, 2 hours, 3 hours of this boss fight. Well, 2 hours. There was another boss fight, quite long. Go down. Do we have more loot here? Go down.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human, now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but sounds fun to me. I wonder, what'll happen now?
I wonder.
I sure don't know. But I do
Do we
know
have
one
another
thing.
boss fight?
You're stuck with me. And I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I mean, that fight didn't end in any like dramatic cutscene, right? So that's what got me suspicious here. There's no dramatic cutscene like ever since sorted you defeated boss. And they did have a bloody elevator that's going all the way down to the tower, and you didn't need to spend the 6 hours to climb it. Geppetto. Okay, let's see. Save here. This could be that secret boss fight, is it? Level up. I need 600 more for a level up, by the way. So I do it. Just in case. Oh my god. So it was more than 600 MFMF. Sure. Teleport. Wait, teleport also have an option there. Oh, okay, it's under the abyss. Says Geppetto. Never mind. That's where we are currently, under the abyss. Gonna get more health here. It's almost a face stun can build at this point.
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life. You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo and the arm of God.
Roach being a human?
I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart. If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over. You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son.
What's up with this pressure? Give your heart? Like, sure, we are a good boy. Roach became a human, yes.
Are a good boy till the very end.
Obviously.
I believed in you. You are the greatest puppet I ever made. We can be happy now.
What if I refuse? I mean, that dumb.
Thank you.
This guy will not be that hard to
A good boy.
to fight, is it? Some kind of pleb. Roach. Goodbye. Well. Was it a mistake? Best boy, Roach. Welcome, welcome to Sphilax. Welcome, mate. Roach been a good boy. We're following his master's orders. Wait, like the real boy just gonna go and get out of the real boy that all lived happy all after. They all live happy all after. Wait, do we have the child inside of the truck here? Suitcase? Wait, is it the puppet? Is it the roach? He's become a human.
This finally feels like family. Thank you for returning, Carlo.
Wait.
Is this truly the future you wanted?
What? He killed everyone, and Venigni and all of those guys? What? Is it the bad end? What? In order of the... No! Like, did we really fail the game at the very end?
You fool!
But it's the achievement was about a happy ending. Really?
I have a final report on the Krat experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus.
Paracelsus?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Well, is this like a shadow in the second game? Or like another heroine? Warning, if you start the next playthrough, you won't be able to continue the current playthrough. Do you wish to continue? The items below will not be inherited. All collectibles except records, Krat supply boxes, Venigni collections. So they drop into new game plus right away. Okay, so it could be like second game or like new DLC. It does look like you're gonna play for some girl here. Alright, the Dorothy. But what a bloody ending there. We just kill everyone. Like, all this 50 hours of work, and I just like... They got pressuring me into being good boy, got me like 5 seconds to decide, and a bad ending. Game over. Wow. Do it again. That was Dorothy's the Wizard of Oz, like, since like I went where you had. I mean, okay, yeah, it did, mate. I was more upset about the ending here, about Roach dying here. Alright, also the Civilax, greetings, mate, greetings. We're gonna hit the button here, alright. We're gonna see how this... Start a new game, how that gonna feel. Oh, you're just gonna start a new game like right away, is it? In honor of the great variety Carolical on the... She doesn't really care.
Can you hear me?
So it's literally the same... Oh, but I have an arm and shit. Reset P organ, do you wish to reset P organ? We don't. So it's basically the same build. Well,
There you
I'm gonna take a look at how strong the normal mobs here. And I'm also intrigued by that portrait of Dorian Gray.
I see they got Jiminy. My name is Jiminy. Please escort him to the hotel.
Yeah.
Let's get you out find something that might help.
Okay, time for the final verdict. Not time yet, mate. Not time. Modify Legion arm, switch Legion arm, activate P organ. So that's the kind of workshop. Don't care. Show me the first enemy. Where's my weapon? Okay, here we go. The first enemy. I'm gonna give him a chance to hit me. That's not that hard. And I still kill him with 2 hits here. Should be easy, right? Should be easy shot. Anyway, guys, yeah, final verdict on well, it's just talking, so yeah, probably need to try the boss to get a real feel, but also this is still a tutorial zone for sure. For sure, I mean, it did feel easy as well on tutorial. We just finished the game, the normal game, normal mod of yeah, we just finished Lies of P. 47 hours, level 82. Final boss was not really any pushover, quite easy compared to some middle boss, as you always, Necrosop mentioned, happens in this kind of Souls game. And this is the new game plus, but a couple of thoughts about the game itself. My name is Austerius. Welcome everyone if you're watching this perchance on YouTube. So my initial thoughts the moment I started playing the game were kind of bad. I didn't like it much. It was like 6.5 out of 10 on a 10 scale, right? There was so much of things to I was complaining about the game. How many times I was missing enemy because of my short range of weapon. I just wasn't able to hit enemies. Sometimes even directly staying right in front of them, right? But those kind of problems was about my own ignorance. Since when you're looking close on the game, it's way more complex than it would look for me at the very beginning. It also felt clunky, you know, dodging felt clunky, it felt a little bit slower, normal mobs were just killing me here and there, doing so much of damage, because I didn't understand completely the block and parry mechanics and stuff. It definitely felt way less smooth playing at the beginning compared to Dark Souls 3, for example, compared to the Elden Rings. And a lot of people agree with me here that the game felt clunky. But all of this feeling of clunkiness, it just actually disappeared quite after the mid-game, when I still invest more, well, brain power in researching what I'm actually do, how actually better to fight my opponents, finding this proper timing to parrying the attack, to blocking, maybe dodging. Sometimes you can even move aside and enemy gonna miss here. That there is a thing like that happening here. So more invested in my points, more invested in my arms, in techniques, in the P organ, which is like skill tree. The more complex the game became, and more I was able to play it better and better. And what I really enjoyed is the boss fights. There's a bunch of like unique, well, what is 20, 30 unique boss fights. There's main bosses which were giving me quite a bit of challenge, and I personally would like a challenge. I enjoyed every single one of the main bosses, except maybe first 3. Yeah, again, it's not saying I think it's 28 bosses. So except the first 3 bosses we had, which were like just some pushovers, basically a harder version of a normal enemy. Well, maybe not, but they weren't that cool. The boss, the key moment, you know, in a boss fight came with a boss fight of the Kings of the Puppet, and it took me so much time to figure it out, and this has definitely improved my gameplay, an opinion of the game further on. So currently I'm gonna give it around 8 out of 10. It's actually 9 out of 10, because 1 point minus because how pricey it is, even in my original pricing, but I'm playing it on the Game Pass, which is not actually pricey. If you're buying it on Steam on other platform, this is minus 1 point for me. I'm quite particular about price. However, for that price you get a lot of replayability. The game has a bunch of things like the weapon system. The weapon system is so cool. We were complaining at the beginning of the game how the weapon have like only 2 moves and they continuing. You can change, like basically take the better blade for a weapon, which is where how we progress in the game. We found the next weapon, we saw, okay, this blade have better damage. Go disassemble it, get on my current handle, and oh, suddenly this weapon is quite have a shorter range, but the same moveset. That was the problem for me. What I didn't understand back there is that every handle in a weapon consists of handle and a blade, and handle, this is one that's responsible for your moveset. It also have the special abilities like Fable Arts. We were working with handles that have absolute defense, so I can parry every time to use for one blue bar, for one Fable Art. And we have a bunch of those weapons, which is leading to a bunch of different movesets. Every like handle require a different amount of stamina to use for attack, have different animation, different timing. So there's a bunch of like builds you can build just going around there. There's also skills tree, a whole skills tree you can gear up for different play styles, and you can get everything in the skill tree. You need to make choices. I mean, fortunately, with new patch of that came just a couple of days ago, you can reset your build after like I think 3rd boss or something. So if you mess it up, don't worry. After easy bosses, you will be able to reset the build, make it better, trying to improve on, maybe take the different skills. The only problem I have with the game, the only problem is just not giving like 10 out of 10. It's still kind of feeling a little bit awkward in terms of the location. Location visually looking great, but they were so linear and so corridor-like. It's like back playing some games from early 2000s. Alright, so like they're staying all these crates over here. This undestructible, okay, these are very destructible objects, but those are down there. They are not destructible. Sometimes you see like wooden crates, you can do anything. They normal looking like normal destructible looking wooden crates, but you can destruct, kill it, destroy it. So there is no much of jumping to do in this game, despite it actually have a jump. There is no jump attack, right? There is no jump attack like in Dark Souls or Elden Rings. The system itself, the game system, it's kind of mixed between Souls system, between Bloodborne, between Sekiro system. So you have a dodging mechanic, you have a parry mechanics. Perfect parry resulting in basically perfect blocking resulting in parry, and which you're not taking a damage but make enemies stagger, filling his invisible bar close to the point when you can riposte him with strong attacks, right? The game has strong attacks, by the way. which was a great boon for my strength build. And what else I don't like about game, how low on information the game is compared to like item description, skill description. The developers went and named everything with the unique names like mana, fable arts, stuff like fuel for your puppet arm, which is another way to fight the puppet arm over here. Fuel called like Legion. And the arm itself called a Legion arm or something, and with all those terms, it's really confusing. It's I'm reading a bunch of skills and I'm not really understanding what they're doing from the first read, and that's kind of one problem I have. Another problem, like I say, how corridor like, how constricting location are, and how linear gameplay is. But enjoyable nonetheless. It's have a decent story. It's have a proper story. Maybe too much of talking in the story. That's another problem. It was also all voice acted, and in my opinion, voice acted well to keep in those steampunk settings. More horror, more well, less horror, more steampunk, but collaboration of those genres between themselves. So I did like the story. I did like the choices I took, except the last one. The last choice can lead you to a very unsatisfying ending. Yeah. So I complained about price, right? That's what started with. But for this price, you get 50 hours. 50 hours of the first playthrough. 50 hours of the first playthrough, and yeah, 47 over here. And you get tons of replayability. Builds rotate about like this kind of magic build. Not exactly magic, there is a dexterity build rotating based on dodges and quick attack weapons, where I'm very interested in that. The game probably gonna feel quite different playing this dexterity mode. Like I say, weapons, puppet arms, your skill trees. This is presenting so much of like options to the build. And there's, don't forget about a bunch of like amulets over here. There's also gonna be make the game feel different. Can adjust to play in different situations. You can adjust to different situations, I mean, with Zeus. Alright. And what else? What else to say? So basically, I'm rating it highly, 8 out of 10. And it's maybe not on par with Dark Souls 3 in overall feeling. Alright. Dark Souls 3 I would rate, Souls 3 I would rate maybe 9 out of 10. 8 out of 5. This is a little bit lower from that, but nonetheless it's a very good try from NeoWiz for their first game in series, and there is even some foreshadowing for DLC or second game, and I really want to I'm looking forward how to this end. Yeah, so did enjoy it, recommend it. Thank you guys for watching me, thank you for joining for this. Maybe at some point blabbering about the same point, but yet again I will just share my experience, how much of like I like the game, and how much my first impression of the game, how much of my first impression was wrongly, and I just need to give, if you feeling the game is treating you unwell, if you're feeling the game is clunky, just give it a try like I did. And if you're a fan of the Souls game, I think you're gonna enjoy it. One more thing, I saw a lot of people like complaining about we playing this game on the PC using the gamepad. So a lot of people were complaining about impossible stuttering and sometimes even impossibility to like block enemies, parry them, because how much of game stutters here and there, drops in frames and stuff. A problem apparently in how to solve the problem, you need just limit your frame rate to 60 FPS or whatever the right FPS for you. Do not go on PC versions for unlimited FPS, so that's not good for boss fights here, for sure. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for joining me for this part of the well, stream, and also special thanks to you watching on the YouTube. Cheers, guys. Right, that's all about the game I want to say, and we're done with the game for as well. We're done with the game, guys. Next is Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk with a new build, Psychor / corporate girl. More Grim Dawn tomorrow as well. We're done with the streaming as well for today. So I'm gonna go and take my sweet time, because why not? Take care of yourself, stay safe. Thank you for joining with me for this like 20 minutes of boss fight. You could have done it yesterday, but honestly, it's always happening like this. Having so much trouble during the night stream, fighting the boss. Right? I remember like it's happening in Elden Rings quite a bit, and then second day we come in and just like second try, first try, easy, no challenge at all. See you, Master Holtz. See you, Nicholas Rob. See you, Desphalax. See you guys. Take care of yourself. Until tomorrow. Gotta do some settings for my next stream.